welcome to my channel. Now I'm going to review Elemental, the new Pixar and Disney film. This will be a non-spoiler review, so you're safe in my hands. Now Disney has been having a lot of misfires lately, to name a few. The new Lightyear movie, the Little Mermaid remake, Strange World, and so many other films. And this film is somewhat a step in the right direction, but at the same time I wish they would have veered off from this direction and went in a different direction as well. Now let me just talk about it. So firstly, there was a small storyline about discrimination and prejudice, as well as about oil from ships in the sea, and those were really unnecessary. There were a lot of families and young children in my theatre. I can tell that the kids never even cared about whatever they were saying, but I think I know what they were trying to do here. Disney has been doing this kind of, pushing this kind of political agendas in their film, and they did it with this film a bit, and they shouldn't have done that. I'm just going to say that right now. And they didn't delve too much into any of this kind of stuff, and it was just a touch and go. That was it. And I'm really thankful for that because they didn't go by that direction.
Thank you!
So overall, the film was not bad. I would highly recommend it for families and young children. Young children are not going to care about the political agendas you're trying to push because it took so little of the runtime of the movie. And this movie is already quite short. It's a small movie, and I think this is a good direction to some extent. Now this movie is a rom-com between Amber and Wade. Amber is a fire girl whereas Wade is a water guy, and you can already tell why they both cannot be together. One is fire, the other is water. Fire and water don't add up. And also when it comes to Amber, her family has some issues with water people. Okay, this film reminded me a lot about Zootopia as well, where there is prey and predator living in harmony in Zootopia, but there's conflict between prey and predator, and this film really reminded me of that, just that this film, Elemental, is inferior to Zootopia. Zootopia handled it much better with this kind of storyline. Now this film is targeting at a younger audience, so they did really well because I can tell that the young children around me were really engaged with the film. Like I can hear young children literally saying, "Oh, he's back," and things like that. They were really engaged with the film. So great job if that's what you're going for, engaging young children. And side note, okay, the rom-com part, it literally reminded me of an Indian rom-com movie where there's this girl and guy, they love each other but they cannot be together because of family issues and other stuff. And there was a lot of Indian kind of music going on from time to time, which I really noticed it, but I don't know if anybody else noticed it. Maybe it's just a me kind of thing. And the themes that this story has, it has really built up some great themes in the story. Firstly, about giving back what you owe to your parents. Your parents took such great care of you when you were young, and now when you grow older, you have to take good care of them as well. And then there's the theme about should you become what you want to become or what your parents want you to become. And also it's also about connecting with others, connecting with people. So even the parents of the children were really engaged. Like there was a mother sitting right beside me, a mother of another child, and she was really laughing at certain scenes. I can tell that she was really engaged. I can hear her laughing literally, so good job there. Let's come to the issues with this film. And mostly, part where they added about oil spillage and discrimination. Again, it was a very short runtime that they showed these kind of things, but I'm happy they kept it very small. I think they shouldn't have kept them at all, honestly, but it's a small misstep for Disney, but it's an improvement from previous projects. Like these things about prejudice and as well as oil spillage were like cameos because they were talked about for a short period only. And I don't think the young children even noticed it because I bet they didn't even care about it because it was said for such a short period of time only. And the plot here felt very similar to that of Zootopia. Even the world building, just that they took the prey and predator thing and turned it into different elements. Especially that between fire and water. The thing is that I felt like Zootopia handled the tension between these two groups better than Elemental. This film handled the tension between water and fire because Zootopia was more for a mature theme as it's a crime drama. It's a crime thriller drama, and this film is a rom-com for young children, which again I didn't know that young children liked rom-com. I thought rom-com was more of a teenager and adult kind of genre, but never mind. Just that it was meant for a smaller audience. It was much inferior compared to Zootopia. Judy and Amber both of them are strong females, and both of them want to become something, but their parents want them to become something else. That's another thing as well. At a young age, they always had and they always disliked the other group. For Judy, she disliked the predators at a young age, and for Amber, she disliked the water people at a young age, but over time they grew to love each other. So there's that as well. So for Judy, her parents wanted her to become a carrot farmer, but she wants to become a cop. Whereas for Amber, her parents want her to take over the shop, whereas she wants to become a designer for glass and things like that because she has great talents in it. But I still found Judy a much more compelling character than Amber because Judy had to struggle her way as a cop, as the first bunny cop, whereas Amber didn't have to struggle as much as Judy. And there were some small differences here and there, so not just the prey and predator and the water and fire thing was for a mature audience and the other was not. But the biggest difference is what set the movie apart, these two movies, at different levels as well. The Fox was a much more compelling character than Wade in this film. The Fox is smart, he's cunning, and he's deceptive at times. He's also very cool, like the way his mannerisms, he looks really cool. And then you have Wade, who's a crybaby, literally. He's a crybaby. What else can I say? And there were a lot of plot contrivances as well in this film, which I felt could have been reduced. But then again, it's a movie for young children, targeted at young children. I don't think young children are going to give a damn about it. So there you go. So if you want to take your family to a film, this is a great film to watch, especially if you have young children with you. Overall, I'm going to give this film a 6 out of 10. It's a small misstep for Disney, but I think they are trying to get back on track here, so that's good here. And other than that, I have nothing else. If you want to tell me something, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, click the like button if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.